Hate can be a deeply stimulating emotion. The world becomes easier to understand and much less terrifying if you divide everything and everyone into friends and enemies, we and they, good and evil. The easiest way to unite a group isn't through love, because love is hard, it makes demands. Hate is simple. So the first thing that happens in a conflict is that we choose a side, because that's easier than trying to hold two thoughts in our heads at the same time. Fredrik Backman. A foresty, snowy town in the middle of nowhere is called Beartown. In it, they pride themselves on junior and high school hockey, and that alone. As you can imagine, the hockey players on those high school teams are worshipped. In the book, we follow the hockey players, the general manager, the GM's daughter, the GM's wife, and a slew of other characters. If you enjoy books with beautifully developed characters, this is the book for you. Backman is able to flesh out each character, even side characters like previous hockey players who are sadly past their prime. The depth that Backman adds to every character makes the writing seem gorgeous. He also describes the desolate, isolated town in a way that romanticizes nature. If you're worried about reading a sports book, I can assure you that this will subvert your expectations. Without spoiling too much, a tragedy occurs during the book which changes the trajectory entirely. The book becomes about the underbelly of sports, which includes how excessive praise to athletes gives them a power trip over all other students. Backman shows how sponsors, families, and friendships are affected by putting your heart, soul, and money into the town's sport. Fredrik Backman is one of my favorite authors, and he also wrote A Man Called Ove, which is revered by many to be a modern classic. I think Beartown is even better than Ove. Beartown along with Ove were both adapted for the screen. I've yet to watch the Beartown TV show, but let me know in the comments if you heard or seen anything about it. If I haven't convinced you by now to go read this book, I will say that this book moved me to empathy more than most other books I've read in the past 5 years. And I read a lot of books. If you're one of those people who only reads one book a year or hardly reads at all, I implore you to make this the book you read. Since this is my first video, I figured I would speak on the point of this channel. I've seen quite a lot on TikTok that when people recommend books, they just use that cheesy audio that goes like, "And let me raise a toast to the girl I love most." And then they just show the book. I don't think that really is a good recommendation, because you have to look up the review yourself if you want to know more. And I want it to all be here for you guys. I want to tell you more about the book and get you excited about books in general. And I plan to do more than just specific books. This is kind of just a little teaser, a little start. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching.